beautiful souls. It's your homegirl, Alicia Alizé, and today we are getting in the topic of the moment. Now let's go. So today we're going to get into talking about the art of being consistent. So what being consistent looks like is basically, I don't think consistent is a straight line of just doing what you're supposed to do. I think that being consistent is learning how to take accountability, maybe messing up sometimes, but getting up again and again. I also think that you're supposed to be on point all the time. Now, we do have some people that knows how to literally be on point at all times, all days, or whatever the case may be. They know how to be on point with everything, right? But consistency don't always consist of that, right? So consistency, what that looks like is basically you basically, I'm just giving you an example. So in a week, you are on point for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday roll around. You're a little tired, you're a little exhausted, and in that moment, you can reassure yourself and give yourself some grace and still get through it. We have to refocus and reiterate a lot because simply people do what they're taught. So me going back to our parents did what they were taught. They did what they knew to do. So, and that's protect us from whatever they was trying to protect us from or do better than their parents. And I feel like that's going to be a whole other topic because I don't want to get into that. I feel like parenting, you shouldn't want to protect your kids. You should be teaching your kids. It's a big difference. So, we have like I said, we have a long line of trauma and we have to relearn and regrow and redo a lot of stuff for us to get our juices and stuff back flowing for a better lifestyle. And I feel like we need to know that it's okay to start again. You always have a chance to start again. You should never just give up and think that you're a sellout, whatever the case may be, and think that you just a bum or this, that, and the third. No, it's always okay to try again because like I said, we have to relearn. And relearning something, it's a process. It's your process. Can't nobody tell you how long you might take to get to whatever you want to get to. It's your life, it's your path, it's your journey, right? So however fast they learned it, you might learn it later on, right? So it's okay to start over again. That's all I'm trying to say, right? Because it's not an easy process to erasing your trauma or your generational traumas. That's what I'm trying to say. Your generational traumas, it's not hard to get rid of that, right? So with that being said, like just take the time to really learn yourself and learn what you need and learn that it's okay and you're literally going through a process of relearning and growing into this person that you really want to be. Because like I said, it's a process, baby. This don't happen overnight. We don't just wake up and think we're going to be this big superstar and overnight. No, baby. What y'all don't pay attention to or what y'all don't see is that even if you have the people that's in entrepreneurship or you have the people that's on YouTube, some people think that might be an outlet, like, oh, that's easy. All they do is wake up and do this, blah, blah, blah. No, what we literally do is work. We do everything. These YouTubers, some of them, the top ones, and one day you might get to that point. Some of them do pay people to edit their videos or whatever, so they don't have to really do nothing but do the recording. But that's still some work that they got to do. They still have to take some time of their busy schedule to really sit down and put a video together. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. And you can probably, some of them probably just record and do whatever, but I don't know. To get the juice flowing, sometimes you have to sit down and really jot down on what you really want to do and what's really going on. And I'm sure that they do some type of planning. I'm sure they do. I'm sure every YouTuber or TikToker, or some of them do just pick up their phone. But when you are trying to go for the long run and you trying to really make this last, some people literally set up stuff nicely and they literally make a plan to what they doing. So all I'm trying to say is that there's always going to be some work. Even if you find the job they may seem the easiest to, you have to do some work. Baby, Beyonce, she gets to that. She gets to that work. She do what she got to do. She align everything up so that it can be as perfect as it is to her. If you don't feel like it's perfect, that's you. But she feels like it's perfect. She feels like she has made it to meet her standards, right? So we have to stop looking at some things like it's just easy and it's just going to be easy. And I feel like we also have to learn that we will never have a break. We will never have a break. And what I mean by this is, okay, yeah, because sometimes everybody's like, oh, just take a break, whatever the case may be, blah, blah. Like for me, example, I was just about to take a break, right? And this kind of goes to what I was just saying as well. Sometimes being an entrepreneur and just trying to keep up and balance your own life as well and do both, it can be very overwhelming, right? So, because you have to do all the work by yourself. So I was just about to close my books so that I was just about to close my book so that I was about to close my book so that I could get a little break, and I was about to get into doing nails. I was about to get into not doing nails, oh my god. I was about to get into press-ons, and because I want to draw more. Like, I love doing nails, but I really like to draw more, right? So I was going to get into doing press-ons, and I was going to close my books, but I was going to only take like my loyal clients or whatever the case may be. And I just wanted to take a step back and really soak it to myself and really go down a different lane, because I feel like I'm just doing, right? So I was about to close my books to take a break and only take my little clients, do press-ons, do more art, just get more into doing what I like to do, right? So, but God had a different plan for me, so where I can't close my books now, which is okay with me, and I understand the purpose now, right? So I'm just saying that to say, sometimes, yes, we do need a break, but sometimes we either are in fear, or we either don't like what we're doing no more, or we just getting lazy, right? And not only that, I feel like people think that breaks is going to consist of you kicking your feet up and doing nothing, right? I don't care what nobody say. We are not children no more. We are not children no more. You would never get a children break. You're going to get a grown-up break. You would never get a time where you can really just kick your feet up and relax and do nothing without you thinking tomorrow, the next day, like, damn, I should did this, I should did that, I should did this, I should did that. And it's okay to really like close the world off sometimes and take a break. But I feel like when you on a mission, you will not get no breaks. And I'm even after that mission, I feel like, because life is life, right? When you are a kid, you don't have no responsibilities for real. Literally, when you go on break from school, they give you a packet to do, right? Yeah, most days you won't go outside, kick with your friends, whatever the case may be. Do whatever your mama and them got planned for you or whatever. But we kind of get more of a break. And we do that little packet, we take back to school. But you have a lot of time to do that packet, right? But the packet be done by the time you get to school. And most times people will do it literally right before the day they got to go to school, right? So that's a kid break. A grown-up break, we'll have 5 days out of the week that we working. 2 little days, baby, we got to stretch in laundry. We got to stretch in getting our hair done. We got to stretch in getting our nails done. We got to stretch in hang with friends. It's always something to do. It's always something to do when you're a grown-up. And I'm really, 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 really learning that you will never get a break. You will never get a child's break no more. You only get grown-up breaks. Let that sink in. And when I really let that sink in, I'm starting to learn that, like, it made me realize the strength that our ancestors had just to go through slavery, and you just going on a day-to-day basis. You gotta get up and do this and do that, and if you don't do this, you getting whipped and you getting spit on and you getting bit by dogs and water holes or whatever the case may be. The strength that they had, the faith that they had to keep getting up and keep trying and keep trying to fight for freedom. It's okay to start again. It's okay to keep going. It's okay to keep trying. That's in our bloodline too. We just haven't picked up that torch yet. We have not picked up that torch of togetherness. That's another thing. I feel like we all live in individuality now. This also goes back to our long line of trauma. They have separated the household, which has separated our community in men and women, which now we against each other. Now we arguing with each other. We fighting each other. We don't know how to love one another. We don't even know how to be around one another. So I'm just saying all this to say we have to learn how to find that faith, that next level of faith. Because when you have faith, you can do anything. I don't care what nobody say. If you have faith on that day, if you can find that faith on that day that you feel like sitting down, and you know that this specific day, like me personally, right, when it's time to come on my cycle, and this is our woman, this is another thing, we are very hormonal. We have to know how to beat the odds, right? When I'm coming on my cycle, and I'm sure y'all go through this too, when I'm coming on my cycle, I will eat everything. And I'm trying to get my weight together. I'm trying to eat better. Like, I'm just trying not to put toxic stuff in my body. Like, I'm literally changing it from the sheets that I sleep on, the soap that I put on my body, the food I put in my mouth. I'm second guessing about color on my hair. It's a lot, right? So I'm trying to change what I'm doing. So when I get to this point, this breaking point of me about to come on my cycle, and I'm craving all this chocolate and stuff. Mind you, I don't eat this on a regular basis. I'm craving all this chocolate. I'm just craving all this stuff that I know is going to tear my body up and make me even worse, and it's going to put me back on that cycle of not caring about what I eat. I would literally go crazy right before I come on my period, and it's over with after that, right? So with me trying to break that cycle, if I had that mindset of, man, you earlier in the video I just said, if we love on ourselves every day and we give ourselves faith every day, it will be so much easier to get through that process when it's time for that, when that day do come, because the day is going to come. We get tired. We're humans. We're not robots, right? So the day will come when we get tired. But when you really learn to have that faith of knowing that, okay, I'm just coming on my cycle. Like, I'm just tripping right now. I'm tripping right now. It's going to be okay. Not only that, I'm finding resources. Let me look up online what's best to eat, or what is my body needing right now while I'm coming on my cycle. You might need some type of, you might need a little bit of more magnesium. You might need a little bit more of something, but you have to do your research so that you can break these cycles of thinking that, oh, I'm just coming up here, I can eat whatever I want. Oh, I'm pregnant, I can eat whatever I want. No, we have to be more disciplined. We have to start being in the moment of just doing. And when that moment comes, figure out a solution. Stop getting sucked into the bullcrap. It's like the devil and God is on your shoulders, and you just, when it's time for when it's time for you to stay on point, you over here like he just give you whatever you want, and you just like, yeah, that do sound good. And speaking on that, I just seen a video not too long ago with this man. He was talking about when he passed away, and he was just explaining the devil. He said that the devil wasn't, he didn't have the horns or whatever the case may be. He was just saying that the devil It's basically he will feed you whatever you feel like you need to get you, basically. So yeah, you gotta learn how to break them cycles and learn to follow what you really need, not what you want. Because we are in a society that is insane. We have this president now, and I'm not going to say that all of his things that he's doing is bad, but the thing is, when these people get a little control, they take it to the next level, and they become ignorant, right? So we have to learn how to break these cycles of individuality. We have to learn how to break these cycles of not having faith. We have to learn how to break these cycles of not being consistent. Because that'll always have us where they want us. That will always have us where they want us. You know how much stuff we invented? You know how much stuff we have done? How much greatness we had? But they have learned how to separate us from our wins. They have learned how to separate us from our history that we made. We made so much stuff. So, like I said, this always goes back to that long line of trauma. And us needing to give ourselves grace and give others grace. And give ourselves love and give others love as well. And I'm not saying you gotta go around like, I just love you, I love you. If you do feel that, say that. There's nothing wrong with it. You can love somebody that you don't know for real. I met a lady today, and on my way to work, I take lifts to work or whatever the case may be. So on my way to work, I'm in my lift, and we got to talking about Trump being in the White House or whatever, and she was just saying basically that we are focused on the wrong thing. We are focused, and this goes back to what I was just saying. We are focused on pointing the finger of why we are the way we are. We are not taking no action. And it's like we forget our worth, right? And she was just saying basically we need to forget about all of that, and we need to just start loving on each other more. And at the end, the lady was just like, yes, sister, I love you. And I'm just like, I love you too. Like, seriously, I really do. I love that. This lady had a stack of papers in her car with different black history of people that invented stuff. Different black people. The gas masks, the street lights, everything. She was just showing me so many people. It was a lot of stuff that I didn't know. And I do want to make a video about that, so I'm not going to get too deep into that. But I'm just saying all of this to say we have to find our worth. And we have to know that we are worth getting better. You know that we are known for being the loud people. We are known for being the ignorant people. We are known for all of that. We have to learn how to do better. And just give ourselves love and give others love around us, because when we do that, that's when we learn how to be consistent. And I'm saying that because you do one thing how you do everything. If you love yourself, you will love others. If you take care of yourself, you will take care of others. If you be consistent with yourself, you'll be consistent with your job and the people that's at your job. So yes, when you get in that moment of doubt, take a break. Think about why you're doing this in the first place. Think of other resources that you could do. But try your best not to give up. Try your best not to give up. And the more that you be consistent, the more that you would think less of not doing it. If you get what I'm saying, the more it will become part of your lifestyle. And that's another thing. I think we need to start making stuff our lifestyle. Stop calling eating good a diet. This is the way that I eat now. Like, I'm literally in the process of, like I just said, like just trying to eat more clean. This is the way that I eat now. And people be irritated when I pull up and I be like, this is in that, this is in that, this is in that. That's not good. I will pick my phone up real quick and search some stuff and say this is not good. Because every day we're putting something in our bodies that's killing us. We doing something to our spirit that's killing it. We're feeding something to our brain that's killing it. Negativity, bad stuff, poison. It's not good. It's not good, and we gotta stop putting stuff off to tomorrow. Stop saying tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. Stop saying tomorrow. Figure it out today. And if you do need a little break today, that's fine. Cool. Okay, take your break. Go home. Give yourself some love. Reiterate, relearn, regrow. Learn. Learn from that moment of why. Ask yourself why. I'm going to say this in every video. Ask yourself why. And get back to it tomorrow. Get back to it tomorrow. And keep going. And keep going, because you never know. You never know. In that moment, with you stopping it and figuring out what's going on in that moment of you not wanting to do it, that's also giving yourself love and grace, because you might not get tomorrow. And to have that moment to, I don't know how to explain the feeling, that to have that moment to learn yourself and dig into yourself and rebirth yourself and regrow yourself, that is so much more beautiful than anything. Because you're taking accountability. Accountability means you're becoming more confident. Becoming more confident meaning that you're giving yourself more love. That's more beautiful than anything. Now, don't take advantage of it and keep it, and just keep it going because you just feel like you just keep it going. Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm not trying to say that breaks should just only be one day. What I'm saying is, don't take advantage of yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you versus you. And we might not have tomorrow. So love on yourself. Love on others. Be graceful. Be thoughtful. Be kind. And I love you guys. And I do this for a reason. I don't only do this for YouTube and I just want to make some money. I literally do this because I love to talk and I love to motivate people and I love to be there for people. And I do feel like this is my next calling. So I do nails already. So I feel like I do talk to people all day and help them work out and handle their problems. Like I said in one of my other videos, I don't care. You can line all my clients up. They all are going to say that they left my chair learning something. Or they left my chair with them teaching me something. Because I would never say that I'm unteachable. Nobody's unteachable. We always are going to learn because life continues to change. But I'm just saying this to say that, like I said, I love you guys. And I'm happy you're here. I hope that this can reach someone. And I'm just happy that you tuned in with me. And I hope that this can reach someone. I hope that this can get through to somebody. That's my goal. Because doing nails, I can talk and do whatever I want to do all day, but I can only do so many people. But on this platform, I know I can reach thousands or millions of people. I know that somebody is going to see this one day and somebody is going to take this in and it's going to help them. And they will hear my voice in their head when it's time for them to be consistent. Because being consistent is not just only, like I said before, trying to get up and doing something and continue to doing it. It's about being in that moment of you not wanting to do it and you being consistent in that moment. That's what consistency is about. That's what consistency is about. So, like I said, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're listening. I'm happy you show enough for yourself. I'm happy that you're even considering Because if you even typed this, if you even touch this video and listen, that means you're considering to even be consistent. And that is the first step. So I'm happy for you. I love you. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Click subscribe. Comment. Talk to me. And I will see you in the next video.